Finance channel. I want to so apologize for not coming here. I think it was yesterday, and it was the day before and yesterday, and I didn't come here. It has been so struggle with hospital visits and all that, and we thank God that everything is moving on fine now. So today I'm bringing to your notice about Amsterdam. Yes, I don't think that there's any new thing that you need to know about Amsterdam, because Amsterdam has always been beautiful, peaceful, and accommodating. So now you can go to Amsterdam. Let me get my book because I have some secrets I don't want to forget. So that's a secret. You don't need to pay anything. This funding will take you from your country in Africa to Amsterdam free of charge. And if you're joining us now, or if you're today is the day you know passed through my channel, or Womiba Finance channel, please can you just subscribe. By the way, my name is Soninye, and I bring some tips and financial tips about migrants and international students and those who wish to locate either from Africa to abroad or from abroad to Africa, whichever way. I'm your girl. So today I'll be talking about Amsterdam. If you've not heard anything about Amsterdam or Netherlands, or if you've not seen that flag, because they are quite good in football. You know, if you watch football, you will know flags and you will know some countries. So if you've not noticed that flag in the in this YouTube in the poster for this video, then I don't know how to help you, but the flag is for the Amsterdam, then Netherlands. We call them Dutch people. So now that's a good news for anyone. There's not any age barrier. You know, before, like some schools or some scholarship are now big on age, but this one, there's no any age limitation. You can come with your family even for 6 months course. Yes, Amsterdam don't want you to separate from your family for more than 6 months. So any course that is more than 6 months, even vocational studies that are more than 6 months, Amsterdam wants you to come with your family. So now you'll be asking, what are the kind of scholarships or the kind of things that you can get in Amsterdam? You know, most of you will now ask the second question, which will be in your mouth: are they allowing English speaking people? These are the questions. When I talk of Germany, Switzerland, France, all these countries, they have English certified courses. Yeah, like you will go to that country and be taught in English. Yes. Why you have the freedom to do their language course, you'll be taught in English. So sometimes when we talk about Austria, we talk about Slovakia, all of you will be, there are English taught master's degree in all these European Union countries that English is not their official language. Quote me anywhere, at least. Your girl is a German. So now, everything that you need to know about language, I'm not saying that there will be a time, because if you want to stay back in Amsterdam, you have to take the language course seriously, because for you to progress to get citizenship and all that, you still need the language. You understand? But that is not going to prevent you from seeking this beautiful scholarship. Now, there are many research fields that you can go through, or if you're not big in academics, there are ways you can penetrate this, and there are ways you can make yourself envious of all these recruitment, scholarship recruitment department in any university in Amsterdam. But specifically, you have more than 6.2 billion from the EU. So Amsterdam got their own. They want global talent. When they say they want global talent, what they mean is that there are not enough global talent. There are not enough talents that are homegrown. So they want people from outside, and it will shock you. It will shock you that they are not talking about doctors this time. They are talking about tech people. They are talking about craftsmen, because the list are, and even in the social science, I saw metal fabricators. So, and when we talk about metal fabricators, it can be welder with special training or special skill. I'm not sure whether it's the same thing with welder, but if you are sure, please can you drop that information in the comment section. I'm not sure that metal fabrication is the same thing as welder, and if you have the answer, you can clarify me on this. Can you drop it in the comment section so that others will learn? So this scholarship for the global talent hunt is going to be so easy if you give it your time. I will tell you how. Now, if they said research award is now companies coming to tell the government that these talents are needed in the country, because they are the people employing those people. So they are the people that will be liaising with the government to get good people or the kind of talent they need. Now, you will now, if you've done your first degree, okay, let me say this before I forget it. If you have OND, I have said it here and I want you to quote me anywhere. If you have OND and you have experience, 2 years, minimum of 2 years experience in that OND field which you've had, you can do master's direct in any school, because abroad, take notes of your experience and your self-development through career paths. It's an equivalent to certificate, if that makes sense. What I will give you an example before I move on to what I want to say now. Example is this: if you went to polytechnic and got or university and got diploma in accounting, you know what I mean, diploma in accounting, then you proceed to become a banker. A bank in Nigeria or in Kenya or in South Africa employ you to do accounting as accounting officer. What you need there is 2 years experience. In your CV, and when you're filling the form, you will package what you have done and what you have learned, during that your work, that 2 years work, minimum of 24 months training at work. It is enough. You can do masters and you can apply for this scholarship. So let's get that one cleared. If you have OND with 2 years minimum, 2 years experience in that field, just if you did chemical engineering, then you proceed to work in oil firm. If you did electrical electronics diploma, you proceed to work in an electrical firm or like that. You can apply for masters and you can apply for this scholarship because you're a global talent. Anything engineering, anything natural science like microbiologists, lab biologists, they lab technicians, biologists and all that. COVID opened people's eyes to see that there are not enough biologists to do some work in epidemiology or whatever. I'm not good with those fields because I'm coming from engineering background. So Now, they want natural science people, microbiologists, chemists, and all that, because of obviously everybody, all the country now is trying to get their medical game up. So they want those talents. They want vocational talent as well. And they want legal and paralegal courses, and even sociology, psychology, and all that. So now we get that sorted. So don't come and ask me you have OND and are you going to apply? You apply if you have 24 months experience. So like I explained to you now. So the second one is, that's what they call, if you're doing masters, if you're applying for this master's scholarship, there's a scholarship in masters for research and for taught courses is two. You can apply for master's degree and it is research based, and it might be taught course based, which means you go to the class and they teach you to know something. Then the other one, research based, is the scholarship body or the departments that have gotten this from EU will now say they want somebody to come and check the pollution in the air and do your masters in that field. Now they are the one dictating the job and dictating the course. Then you apply. So when you get there, you do as they want you to do. It's research based. They're not telling you, but you have you have to demonstrate you have research skills in your, because if you're going to do this kind of work, you must have like statistics and all these research skills. So that is done. Then coming to the vocational studies like metal fabrication, machinist, and all that, which I told you, I'm not sure whether it's the same thing with welding work. I'm not sure, don't quote me anywhere, but I will research that. And if you know the answer, can you drop it in the comment section? So what that means is this: those courses, it will not be thought based, it will be research based, because it's a company telling the school that they need these people to come and do some work which they have, and when they finish doing that work, they will be studying as well in that work, like you are being trained or being taught in the job. So you are not going to stay in the class and be taught. No, you are taught in the job. So this kind of things you can still apply, even if you have degree, even if you have OND, with minimum of 24 months experience, if you're applying with OND to back it up. So remember, if you have OND, your recommendation letter will be blank, and that's where you will pay attention. You will pay attention in SOP, that statement of purpose. You will pay attention in your mission statement, and you will pay attention in your recommendation letter, because they have to prove your words. You understand what I mean? If somebody is giving you a recommendation letter, the person have to, not like weak, the person will have to strongly uplift or uphold that you're the best candidate for that scholarship position. So that kind of thing, the person will know how to word the words to make it believable that you are the best. So now there are 8 things that you need to do. One of them is filling the application. You have to fill the application in the you fill the application of the scholarship body, because you need to know whether eligibility or no eligibility, and for you to know that, you will go to the portal where this scholarship for international students was advertised, and you read through it. But I will tell you some of the eligibility that are important. 1, you will be international student. 2, you will be someone with a strong career dependence, like you don't like you are not doing anything at home, you just saw this scholarship, you want to apply. No, you will not be taken. So you have to prove it. Like the OND I give as an example. I give as an example. One, the person did OND in accounting, proceed to work in a bank as accounting officer. So which means after education, the person is on job, learning in the same field. So, for instance, you did your medical lab, you finish the study, then you proceed to work in that field. These are the people they want. So, if you're not doing anything at home and you just heard that Amsterdam has up to 80 million euros to give international students, that they call it global hunt, then you want to apply because you think that the money is too much, it will get to you. No, it is not done that way. So this third eligibility that might be a problem for some people is this: if the course that you are doing, because some people, the way they package their course in Europe sometimes is not the same thing. So you have to know what you want. Like if you are coming here, some in Nigeria, you might do computer science, but I don't think that there's any major. But here, someone can do computer science and major in programming or in software development and all that. So I don't know how you can know your major, but if you've like that number 2, they said that you must have a proven career path. So that's in that proven career path, that's why they made it number 2, I think. So this number 3 is to still back it up. So I don't know how, some people, for instance, there are some people that might do another course, maybe mass communication in Nigeria, and they come here to do digital marketing. You understand? They are not the same word, but they still gear it towards the first course that they did. So I don't know whether there will be issue in that, understanding that they are together, they mean the same thing, but they are not really. Someone that did law is easy. Law, you understand? So there's no any changes. But doing mass communication in Nigeria, coming here to do digital marketing, if the person don't understand the similarity, that might be a problem. So I need you to twist and prove, very, very well in your supporting documents. That's supporting documents that you'll be given to back this application up. You have to elaborate how they intertwine together. So this is it. So the eligibility, I'm sure, if you are already out of school and working, you can prove this eligibility. Even if some people that went into teaching, it's still the same thing. It's still career path. That's why I normally give people advice. My advice has always been, if you didn't see any course that you are doing, any job in your course that you did in university, better to go and get teaching job. Because if you are preparing for your CV to market yourself abroad, putting teaching, if you know what is teaching abroad, your character is superb. You don't have criminal record, because if you're a teacher, obviously you will not have criminal record. But I know Africa, I don't want to say so many things here. Your character is superb. You are teaching. That is good-headed. Then number 3, you might not have criminal record, because people with criminal record cannot teach. So that's why I normally advise, if you are out of school and jobs are not coming, go and get teaching job. Because what teaching does, teaching helps your CV to remain relevant. You understand what I mean? You can say, oh, you finish, you were working, and after COVID you couldn't go back to work and you got a teaching job. Simple as that. You see how beautiful it is in the mouth. Then okay, check, you got a teaching job, so that to remain in a job, than after COVID, my job, my factory went bust and we are at home. Like, that's why they said a strong career path you must have. So that's why I normally tell people, go and get teaching. I know most of you will come and tell me now they are paying 10,000 naira or this that you don't want. No, go and get teaching. Go and get it if you are at home, so you can package yourself small in your CV. Go and get teaching this thing, so that you can stand a chance. You will not have any break in between, because the only break people accept here in your career path is sickness. And sickness, you have to prove it. Oh, it's not ordinary malaria or this and that. Sickness like accident. Then the second one is maybe maternity. These are the two reasons you might give why you are out of job in your career, in building your career. These are the two, and death. Yes, because, but why I don't want to say that, someone that is already dead will not be applying for scholarship. You understand what I mean? So that's why I don't say it. So let's go to the things that you need. We've talked about filling the application. Then number 2, the thing I want you to make aware is your criminal record. Because when you are proving yourself to people to give you this scholarship that is worth more than 60,000 euros, you have to prove that you have impeccable character, that you don't have anything to do with crime or anything, because obviously it's global talent, which means they are hunting everywhere in this world, and they found you attractive because of your CV and what you have done in life. So you have to prove it. So what I want you to do now is, people in Nigeria, go to any police station close to you, go and get your criminal record data and know what is even inside. You understand? So if there's any error, you start correcting it in time. I have seen somebody that everything is all right. Everything was all right till the visa part. Everything. He has gotten vocational study in Italy. Everything was going on smooth till they gave him criminal record from, I think it was from Lagos, Oshodi or somewhere, he said. And they made a mistake there, where they tick something. They went to go and tick that he did something or something like that. So these are the mistakes that can wrong or auto, what are they calling it, typing errors can cause. So, but if you have time now that you're doing, like you are gathering the papers and all the things that you need, you can be able to relax to know what is inside it and prepare. Just get that one out of the way. Then the fourth part is your statement of purpose. I will not talk more on these 3 things. Let me tell you the 3 of them. Statement of purpose, recommendation letter, letter of motivation. You know why I don't want to talk about this? Head to WTP. The link is in the description box of this post. Head to WTP. You will see samples of these 3 things. Even CV, 4. CV, recommendation letter, letter of purpose, letter of motivation, and statement. So all these things are the things that you can find in WTP. And when you find it, what you will do now is look at them, then you draft your own, with your own details and what you are seeking for. So all these 4 things, I will not be giving it time in here, because I have done a lot of work about them. Since last 2 years, we have proofread like many people's CV in that group, and we have stated what CV needs to look like. And in recommendation letter, the same thing. We have given samples. We are giving modification of it and how you can write it or help the person that will stamp it to write it and all that, like the stages and the paragraphs, all the things that needs to be there. So we have done all this work in WTP. So head there, get a sample there and check. And if you are professional CVs are there, I have pharmacy CV, nursing CV there, doctor CV, engineering CV, data science CV, psychology, physiology, economics, everything, even caregiver CV, agric, yes, people in arable farm and all that, they are all there. All the CVs are there. So Toya asked me, I wrote about making money. Yes, it's about making money. One, you will get not less than 60,000 euros. If anybody has given you this kind of money in Africa, tell me is making money, because you're getting this funding. Is a global hunt. You're getting this funding because you are qualified and because you are needed. Your skills are needed, or the inputs you will make in their research in their research sector is needed. That your input is needed. So is making money. 60,000 euros is not here, and we are talking about more than 65 million naira. So if you think that it is easy to get by, please, I don't know, because I know that it is not easy. So it's a better opportunity for anyone that wants to be very, 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 very successful in life. It is for anyone that wants to be successful in life, that wants a career change, that wants easy access to European Union citizenship. Here you are. This is the video you need to be watching, because the 4 things that you will struggle with, I have dealt with them, and they are in WTP, the samples and all the things that you need. The only thing that you will be doing in your own part is sitting down to fill in the application. That is it. Because I have done the statement of purpose, I have done the recommendation letter samples, I have done the CV, and I have done the letter of motivation. So I have tried. So what's the question again? How do we go about it? I want to be successful in life. Yes, that's what I'm explaining here. Like I said in WTP, all the things that normally give you people hard, make things hard for you guys, I have given all the samples in WTP. So now you can't tell me that you cannot apply, or you can't tell me that you even OND, if you have OND Beniconi, you can still apply for this scholarship. Yes, you can still apply for scholarship if you have OND. But remember, I said with 24 months, minimum of 24 months experience. I have given an example about that, which the example I gave to you guys was this. If you did accounting in OND and you proceed to work in a bank or work in a firm as an accountant, there should be a track record, and your reference or your recommendation letter needs to back it up and stamp it. So this is the way to do it. So do I have any question? So the school I'm talking about today is Amsterdam University. You go to your Google, you check Amsterdam University. No, don't rush now. Write Amsterdam University / international scholarship. You will see the budget. 662 million euros is what Amsterdam University got from EU for research, for international students, which is global hunt. So if you go there, you will read it. So it's for people like you, and it's for September 2024. That's summer intake next year. So now the application are already online. So you can't tell me from now till June you cannot prepare yourself to apply for these scholarships. The money is so much. 626 million is not here. So be part of it. At least apply and see whether you can be successful. And if you really want to be successful, you really want to earn that 60 something, because there are some award I saw, like Okay, those ones are in natural science, like a medical lab, a biologist, and all that. They are up to 100 and something thousand euro, 100,000 euros. Those ones are more than, but the minimum I saw, that's why I'm averaging it, is 60 something thousand. That's what the research wants. So it will take you will be taken care of. You're not paying anything, because before, if you are accepted, they will now plan your the location. They will be the one booking the air ticket. It's not you, because this is what happens in scholarship, because I have used PTDF. So what scholarship body does, immediately you are successful, they take all your details, they take your passport, they take your criminal record, and they book your flight, they get you in, provide accommodation for you, and start paying you. In that 60,000 monthly, you might be paying 3,000 euros. So this is making money, Toye. You see, it's making money. You didn't pay any dollar, even $1 you didn't pay. So they will take care of you. This one is not the one that you have to start applying for visa. No, they will do those ones. Because I remember during the PTDF days, they took our passports. They are the one that applied. So you will not do it. The work you will do is the one I'm explaining. That's why I'm wasting a lot of time explaining the work that you will do. The work you will do are 8. Number 1 is the filling of the application, and these 4 things: drafting a CV, letter of motivation, supporting documents, and supporting documents like your transcript and all that, all those things. So, okay, there are 5 things that you need to do. Let me rephrase them. There are the 5 things that you need to do for yourself. Others will be taken care of by the scholarship body. So, number 1 is your, making up your CV to be attractive, to reflect the person's specification. Because in any scholarship, they will still write the person they are looking for, the specification. Then, number 2 is your letter of motivation. Why you think that you need this course? What is motivating you to do it? What is motivating you to even apply for this scholarship? Then number 3 is your statement of purpose. Why? It answers the question why, how, what are you going to do with it? For instance, if you are a biologist, you can base your research and in COVID, the impact you want to make, because everybody saw what COVID did. You understand? So as a biologist, or as someone into all this medical lab and stuff like that, you have to state why and what you will do with the knowledge that you are applying to get. So that is a statement. Then the other one is making sure that your recommendation letter, because this is where many of you think you are smart. It's better you go and give someone that have experience, someone that has experience in writing recommendation letter, to draft a solid. Because what recommendation letter is, do in this application is this: 1, you say that you are a nurse and you have empathy, you work well in a team, and you can manage crises in the hospital, all those kind of things. So what reference letter or recommendation letter does is to stamp all those things that you have said. So, which means the person will be writing, yes, that when you're working for him or her, that you have empathy, and you help the hospital even in their low time and in their high time. You are always there. So that is what recommendation and reference letter is doing, is to stamp what you have said in your CV and letter of motivation and statement of purpose. This is what the only thing recommendation letter and reference letter does. So these 5 things, the samples, all the samples except your transcript, are in WTP. So you can get samples and prepare your CV, prepare your SOP, and prepare a letter of motivation and recommendation sample. They are inside that group, so you don't have any reason for not applying. So is there another question I should ask? So how do we make money in Netherlands? When you graduate, earning that 60,000 for under a year is so much. You save money because you're an African. We know how to save money. So the next thing is this: whether you want to stay in the country after the scholarship. This is will determine the kind of money you will make. But I know that people that went through research assistant helping a professor normally retained in that field, because if you did well in your research, then the research body might want to retain you. So you will make a hell lot of money. Starting salary as a research assistant in that country is not less than 70,000 euros. So you do the mathematics. So that's how you make money. And Toye also wrote making money in the Netherlands. Yeah, that's what I've just explained. So I am from Nigeria. Welcome, Emmanuel. Welcome. How do we go about it? That's what I've just said. You have to head to WTP. You get these 3 things, these 4 things I have explained, and you go to your university or your school, get your transcript, then go to police station, get your criminal records data from them and all that. Then you proceed to make application online. The school is Amsterdam University / International Student Scholarship. It will now pop up the scholarship body, how much they funded, how much each scholarship worth. Then you will see it. So the one that align with the course or your career path is the one you will be applying for or applying to. So do you still have any other question? Please, if you're watching me new, can you click the like button so that the YouTube will know that we are here, because it will help our video. So is there another question I need to take? Is there another question? I think I have answered every question. I want to be successful in life. Yes, amen. You will be successful if you just head over to WTP now and get the samples of CV, statement of purpose, letter of motivation, and reference letter or recommendation letters. All the examples are in WTP. Because in YouTube, you cannot even share under comment section. You cannot tag a sample, like a screenshot sample. You can't tag it in YouTube. So, sorry. So if there's no any other question, we can call it a day. There will be a video that is loading, because Finland wants some people. And again, I will make that as a video so that I can drop some link where you can use to get over to the next phase. So now, if you go to WTP, you have to start your journey to Amsterdam. You don't need to pay anything. The minimum amount each scholarship worth in that website is more than, I think, 63,000 euros. Imagine earning that under 1 year or 2 years. So it's quite a lot of money. Some people that are in this Europe for years, some people have not earned that kind of money. So it's a way of making money, and the scholarship is well thought through. And there's nothing that's it is not a big deal. It is not a big deal to apply and all that. No, it is not a big deal. And again, if I was still in Nigeria, because I'm a queen of scholarship, I will still apply. Maybe I will get, because I know how to follow these people up. So this is where we will be ending this video. And remember that we have samples of all the things that we have said in WTP. So head over to that place and ask people there to show you the pinned, some of the pinned samples we have shared in that group. So I'll be ending this video here. And please, can you click the subscribe button, leave your notification button on. You can share. There's no any money anybody is charging you. When you click the share button and share in your social media, nobody will charge you a lot of money. And again, if you are watching me, can you click the like button so that YouTube will know that we are here? Please click the like button. It helps our algorithm. And if people are not asking any question, we'll call it a day. I will come here tomorrow, and make sure that you are here by this time tomorrow so that we can you are here. Come with your questions, please. Come with your question so that we can talk about a lot of things that is going on in Finland, because now Finland is struggling. There are many professions that went back to their red list. Yeah, many professions went back to the red list, to tell you. And this is December. This is when you can make copy application and apply in January also, because some of you people will be on holiday from 3 weeks time or 2 weeks time. So you should use that time to make some things, develop yourself a bit. So if there's any question, we'll call it today. I love you guys, but make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the like button up and give us a nice feedback. Let's know how we are doing. So I will be ending this here, and I love you all. Thank you so much for staying to this minute. If you have any question, head over to WTP. That is where we tackle personal questions straight away. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.